Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin will indicate what the market is doing, guys. So I'm just going to give you guys an update on Bitcoin and why I didn't have any FOMO feelings like a lot of, you guys had, because I had some PMs saying like, hey, should I buy in this? Should I buy in that? Well, guys, no, not really, not yet. I mean, if you wanted to buy, you needed to buy the lows, right? Like we did on Neo in this Bitcoin, but on Neo we bought the lows and we sold when it spiked up. Well, it's a little bit higher now, but on Neo it's not much higher though. So, guys, what we see here is basically just a fractal of what happened here, right? So you had here a double bottom. Well, you have here a double bottom, and what you want to see then, right, is a higher high. Well, we have this higher high here. So you want to see a higher low, like you saw here, and then you could perhaps continue. However, we also have to keep in mind the correction waves that needs to happen, right? So let's just go over something here, guys, and why I still think that Neo could potentially be a good buy at around that $28 range, because it's a double bottom for Bitcoin. And so Bitcoin can potentially still get all the way down here for a double bottom. All right, keep that in mind. However, I also keep in mind that it could be bullish, so I'm just looking for if we get some kind of higher low forming here, because we made a higher low, we made a and we made now a higher high. So I want to see either a higher low or if the correction pattern will play out. So I'm well aware of both situations. So let's get into it, guys. So we first had, for example, here, right? So you had this. I mean, we all can see this, right? Basically a 5 wave. So after a 5 wave, what happens is you get a correction pattern, right? And a correction pattern, we're on the 4 hour here, is an ABC, right? So we just said this was our 5, so now it's our 0. Then this could potentially be an A. What if this is the B and you get the C down here? It's possible, guys. I'm not saying it will happen. It can also be something like that when you get a higher low. Now we do know one thing about a C wave, and that is that there's 5 waves within it, and within the A wave it can either be an ABC or a 5 wave. Well, in this case, what we can put down here is pretty simple, right? We had an A, B, C. Let's just make this a smaller degree. So, guys, this is going pretty, maybe too. It shouldn't be too technical, to be honest, because I've done this a lot on my channel, right? So this is like a smaller ABC within this A wave, and then the B can, is always an ABC. Well, that also is lining up. Look at this, guys. So you have an A, you have a B, and then you got potential at C, right? So it is definitely possible that this is just the ABC, so a 3-3, and then you get a 5 wave down. Alright, so it could be something like, I'll probably go down here, right? So somewhere around here, you're gonna get a 2, and you're gonna get a 3, a steep one, right? Probably like around here, a 4, and then a 5 to finish it off. That is something that could happen, guys. Just beware of it. So because the C wave is 5 waves, always is. So if this were to be an ABC, which we don't know, it could potentially still be from just this big 1 and then a 2, right? And then this could still become a 3. So we don't know until we break this. But I'm just aware of both situations. So, I still have my buy order definitely at like 28 on Neo. However, if I see it returning earlier, then I'm getting more bullish, right? So, guys, this is one thing to look at it. Another thing to look at is if we just take the Fibonacci, right, and we drag it down here for this A wave. The -236 is right here. Alright, this is what the algos are aiming for, right down this area, right? So this is what the algos are aiming for, because they just had their basically bounce back to 38.2. It didn't make the 0.5 so much, but they might be aiming for a 38.2 down to the -236. That's very possible. If we ever get a new low, I don't think so. So guys, just real quick, why I don't think that a new low will happen is because when you're around this low here is when Bitcoin's around $100 billion market cap, right? And that's just a significant level. And there's some rumors going that if it goes lower than that, that futures don't wanna be involved with Bitcoin anymore. So I don't know how much of that is true. That's why it's a rumor, right? But it's definitely an area of defense, guys, because of that 100 billion level, because of the 21 EMA on the monthly being there. It's just a big level to watch out for, okay, as a potential like real bottom. I mean, no one can really say the bottom, right? But it's just, I don't really see it going lower, guys. So, and then we also have the bullish RSI divergence on the weekly, right? So it's really acting up now. So we just need to see this. I think that this will go down here, though. This is more likely, in my opinion. However, it could just make a new, you know, a higher low and try to get higher and higher and higher, climb up this, you know. So we'll have to see him. Who knows? It could pump right now, right? But this is just one scenario. No one can predict you what's gonna happen, guys. All we can do is like draw out roadmaps so we're prepared for every scenario that they can throw at us, right? So we have this potential 5-wave down for this C wave, knowing that we have the A with an ABC in there and the A to B with an ABC in there as well. And I mean, it's just, you know, it's just something that could definitely happen, that we go down here and finish this C, right? So am I saying that's happening? No one knows what's happening, guys. All you can do is react with the roadmap that you have planned out. So another one to look at it a little bit more bullish is if we take a Fibonacci just from this low here, right, and then we go to this high that we just made. Well, look at that, the two, right? So you could potentially be looking for a bounce around this 0.5 to basically this area, right? If you see a bounce happening here at around 6,200 to 6,180 to about 6,230 or so, if you see a bounce happening there, and you know it's a good bounce and you see it really bouncing, then we could perhaps go higher, right? So that's something to look at. I don't want to have too many fibs on there. So, but that's one thing to look at, guys. All right. So basically, what I'm saying is we went up to 38.2, so it could also go down to -236, which lines up perfectly. Like I explained in a previous video, it lines up perfectly, guys. So, is it possible? It's definitely possible that we go down here. So just be prepared for both scenarios, because you have to remember that we do come from basically still in a downtrend, right? And this was impulsive, this was corrective, this was impulsive, this is a little bit corrective still, right? I don't really that's why I'm more leaning towards this than really being bullish about it already. However, it could prove me wrong, and I happily jump into the trade when it proves me wrong. But what you want to see really in a bullish market is higher highs and higher lows, right? Well, this is on a really small time scale, but what you want to see, since this is a higher low, this is higher than here, you also want to see a higher high than this. So let's say up here, and then you go down again. You can buy and ride it all the way up. That's the safest way to play, but you just need to have roadmaps available for all the scenarios, guys, and this is one of them. Then we just talked about the bullish one as well. So look for around that 6,200 level to bounce from. All right, see, and if it happens earlier, great. You know, look for an entry. But right now, this is what I see, guys. I can see us going down. So that's pretty much it, you know, guys, for this video. Also, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPy's blog, where you can ask me any question, ask other people questions. It's just a great chat box to be in, right? So join up with that. Let's see what's going on in the CryptoPy's blog. Have I read into MFT? No, I told Christian I didn't read into MFT. So because he wanted to know about it, but not just TA, just a coin opinion. Well, I haven't read into it, so I cannot give you an opinion, and that's why I said it there. Guys, refrain from using foreign languages. This guy started talking Dutch to me. I don't want to see foreign languages in here, only English. All right, so so everyone can talk and discuss, right? It's just better that way. And do I think that it will go to 27? Oh, this is the, oh yeah. So you stepped in on Neo at 37.5. That is pretty high. However, if you look in the long term, Neo has always bounced. So if you accidentally bought there, or you bought there on purpose, and you don't have any funds anymore and it's hard to add, well, you know, maybe you just need to wait it out. I cannot tell you what to do, guys. So but that is just my 2 cents, right? That Neo always in history has bounced back up, so you have a good probability that it will bounce back up. Binance got close. Yeah, definitely got close, man, but my my alert didn't go off yet. So yeah, I'm not in Binance yet, John. That's what I said here as well. So yeah, guys, join up with that. Also, join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. When I find an ICO, I'll tell you guys about it to whitelist for it, so you're whitelisted when the sale is ready and you can get in, right? What I look for in an ICO, guys, is, well, good token metrics, so, you know, a low market cap so it can grow easily. We can make a nice flip at least, and if you really like the project, you can buy it back lower and write it out for the long term, right? What I look for is infrastructure projects, such as blockchains, protocols, you know, those especially. And of course, I look for a good team and a good minimum viable product, right? MVP. Why do I look for those projects? Well, it's because those projects have the highest average returns. So that's pretty much it, guys. Also, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, where I post charts, post videos, I retweet some stuff, I like some stuff, etc. But it's mostly, you know, announcements for my own channel. And of course, I post charts to keep you guys up to date. If you can't be in Telegram sometimes, you know, the charts are posted on Twitter as well. So, you know, follow me there as well, guys. Also follow me on twitch.tv/Pygoz, because that's where I go live every now and then. If a sudden event would occur right now, like let's say a drop, I'll probably go live since I'm at the PC. But at the moment, it's just nothing much going on, right? But I'll keep you guys up to date on that. Also, guys, what was there? There was something in here, right? Oh yeah, so self-key, guys. Sorry, once again about self-key. So, you know, people asking me like, do I think a pump will come on self-key? The same answer is for Neo. Well, on self-key we have less info, right? But self-key is a decent project. Do I think a pump will occur? Yeah, it will. Probably will, right? But whether that be in the next 4 months, 6 months, a year from now, we don't know. So if you're holding the bag, once again, it's up to you if you want to buy or sell it or not. I cannot tell you that, okay? So guys, really stop asking me whether you should buy or sell, okay? I cannot tell you that. So yeah, guys, both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you've got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.